That was all the wisdom and him doing the work of the Heavenly Father, man. You know, his face was shining, man. They were afraid. You see a dude walking on the street and his face is shining, man. You be like, oh shit, who is this? He got spiritual power. You know what I'm saying? And go on. Actually, I think it says something what he did.
Verse 31. And Moses called unto them, and Aaron and all the rulers of the congregation returned unto him, and Moses talked with them. And afterwards, all the children of Israel came nigh, and he gave them a commandment, all that the Lord had spoken with him in Mount Sinai.
See, this is how you know it's for Israel. You know, Moses is doing all of this work with the Heavenly Father so that we can get these commandments, so that we can follow these laws today. All right, that's a part of that wisdom, and that's why our faces are shining now. The Lord said, "Let your light so shine amongst men, so that we can glorify our Father which is in heaven." All right, go ahead.
Verse 33. Until Moses had done speaking with them, he put a veil on his face. But when Moses went in before the Lord to speak with him, he took the veil off until he came out, and he came out and spake unto the children of Israel that which he was commanded.
His face was so bright he had to put a veil on his face, man. That's how much wisdom and how in tune he was with the Spirit. He had to put a veil on his face, man. Can you imagine that? You know how broads be wearing them things at their weddings? Put them veils on it. He had to put one of those on his face, man. That's how bright, because they were afraid of him. You know? They're like, hey, this dude, this is a man of the Most High, man. You know, they were afraid. So they had to put a veil on his face. And that right now, spiritually, that's that veil that the Lord got over 2/3 face. So they can't see the light, you know? So really, it was putting, they say Moses put a veil over his face, but it's really putting a veil over their faces, you know? So they couldn't, because they couldn't handle the light.
They were fresh out of Egypt at the time.
You feel me? They couldn't handle it, and that's how they are now. The Lord got the veil over their faces because they can't handle the light. The light is too bright for them. They're afraid of this, man. All right? And so the Lord gonna bring forth his judgment. He's gonna bring forth his word and his wisdom. All right? You know, but that fast, the point is that fasting, that's important, man. That's how you get in tune with the Spirit, you know?
This is Daniel chapter 2, verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So that wisdom, it brings forth that shine upon you, man.
Is it
bringing out the words of YAHAWASHI? That brings that brightness.
That's right, man. You know, we right now we in this flesh, but hey, you know, brothers trying to shine, man, through the Spirit. We ain't trying to shine on this side, you know what I'm saying, being a celebrity. We're trying to shine in the Spirit. We're trying to shine in the eyes of the Heavenly Father, man. That's the thing. These people think, oh, why aren't we dancing around like coons and being on TV entertaining them? Nah, we trying to shine in the eyes of who you call God and Christ. All right, who you ignorantly call God and who you ignorantly call Christ, man. Those are the only person's eyes we care to shine in front of. All right?
That's why those demons, you know, they don't like being around us, because, you know, the demons like being in the dark.
It's too bright. Yep. That's right, brother. It's too bright. You still at that Zephaniah 3 and 19. You know,
12.
That's right. The demons like the dark, man.
2/3. You say something spiritual, or if it's according to the scripture, they don't like it. They like, oh, why you always gotta bring up the Bible?
Or they want to change the conversation.
Yeah.
You know.
I used to experience that a lot when I first came into the truth. Like everything, because I view everything is like kind of like spiritual. So I bring up something spiritual, like, why you always got to talk about the Bible? So now I don't bring it up around.
That's why the next time they see you, they avoid you. You know,
right.
man.
It's all we really like to talk about. To be real, you know. It says what manner of person ought she to be, man. A holy conversation. You know, people around here, all we like to talk about is the Bible. All we like to talk about is the will of our Father, man. You come around us, we talking about the righteousness of the Lord and the wickedness of the world, man. That's it, man. We ain't talking about, hey, yo, you know, of course, with brothers, we tell each other our problems and our faults and things like that. But it's all for spiritual gain, you know? It's not just... That's it, man. It relates to the scripture.
That's funny. We talk about that bullshit too. We talk about bullshit,
right?
Especially when men in the world, we're able to talk about bullshit. But sometimes, somehow, some way, our train of thought always goes back to the scripture. I mean, always.
Oh, left and right.
Yeah, I'm trying to be able to pan it. It's kind of stiff.
I can't. This is the up and down one, I think.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, up and down.
Yeah, I got it. I'll take
Might
it.
be.
I'll take it. Appreciate it.
No, it's this one.
Yeah,
it's that
the
one.
water. There we go.
Oh yeah, Zephaniah.
The
Yeah.
water out here.
Because we was talking about the men of the Lord being celebrities. You know, we ain't out here to doing this for us. It's really for the Lord's work and His will. You know what I'm saying? But hey, in the kingdom, Lord willing, we all those men, the 144,000 are gonna be celebrities, man. All right, go ahead.
Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 19. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that hauleth, and gather her that was driven out.
Who is that? Let's talk about Israel, because he said He likens us unto a delicate woman. All right, go ahead.
And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame.
See that? The Lord says, I will get them fame and praise in the land whither they shall be driven, man. So right now, hey, what everybody talking about? Them Israelites, man. You know? Look at them dudes, man. They talking about this, they talking about that. You know? And it's going to come a time where they're going to persecute us. You know? And fame and praise ain't always what you people like to call a good thing. You know? What happened? What they say? All even bad publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
Hey, fame and praise come with different parts of the spectrum. You know, so the Lord is gonna give His men fame and praise in all the earth. So right now they're looking at us with a wicked eye, but it's gonna come a time where they're gonna be every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess, man, that the Heavenly Father is on His way back. That the Heavenly Father is the Most High Power, the Holy One of Israel, man. Okay, ain't no God but the Most High, man. It's only a God of Israel. All these other gods are false idols, man. But the Lord says, I will get them fame and praise. You know, and that's not, we don't even care about that on this side, man. We don't give a damn if you know us, man. You know, but is it cool when we walk into certain places and people like, oh yeah, it's you, you know, you teaching, hey yo, here goes something free on us, you know? Hey, yeah, thank you. Well, we thank that person, but right after that, what do we say? YAHAWASHI. Because we know that wasn't us.
Right.
We ain't no cool kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We know that was the Lord's work. That was the Lord showing another testimony, another way of the Lord showing a faith booster. You know, shit, that'll boost your faith. Like somebody like, hey, yo, hey, man, hey, good work, man. I see y'all doing the work. Hey, here you go, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, man. That's a faith booster, man. You know, that's the things we look for. And so when the people think they're praising us, it's like a cycle effect. It's like the water cycle. You know what I'm saying? It starts from Yahweh. It comes down to another man. That man sends it over to us, and we send the praise right back up, man. You see what I'm saying? And the best part is even when we can tell the people, hey, it ain't on us. Hey, thank the Lord, man. Don't thank me. Thank the Lord. You know, that's when it really reaps its fruits. Because they be like, all right. So now we sending it up and they sending it back up, man.
Acknowledge Him in all thy ways, man.
That's it. That's it. That's right, brother. You know, that's the spirit that you got to be in, man. So that fame and praise, hey, it's going to come with its rewards, man. And it's going to come with a crown. It's going to come with glory. It's going to come with a new body. It's going to come with a new earth. It's going to come with your enemies up under your foot. Oh, how much the Lord has promised those who serve Him, man. You know? Yeah, your everyday servants ain't getting that, man. Yeah, your servants not, hey, yo, we'll give you $13 an hour as you bust your ass. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll let you go home. You get a couple hours a day with your family. That's it. You know? But the Lord gonna reward His servants, man.
Made no account of His labors.
That's right. Can you give me Matthew 19 and 29? Start at 28.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 28.
Actually, start up at 27.
All right. Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all.
We have forsaken all, man. We gave it all up, man. Fuck this world. Fuck your pork. Fuck these jobs. Fuck our women. Fuck the riches. Fuck the glory. Fuck our personal fame. Hey, we come in the same spirit as the disciples, man. We forsake it all. All right, so and then he asked him a question. Go ahead.
We have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?
Hey, is that not a righteous question? Hey, Lord, we gave it all up. What we gonna get? What's in it for us? You know, he ain't going on by asking that. What's in it for us, Lord? All right, go ahead.
And Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration.
Verily means truly. All right. So the Lord says, for a fact, a mouth, for truth's sake, I'm telling you, ye that follow me in the regeneration. Go ahead.
When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
See, he's talking to the disciples, but this translates to us. All right, we're gonna sit in the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and it's a song. What's that song? Roddy Ricch. He says it's called Die Young, and he says, "I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6."
You heard that too?
That's spiritual, man. You know, and that's what's gonna happen because he like I rather spiritually looking at it, I'd rather serve the 144,000 in the Lord than to die. That's how we looking at it, man.
That's proper judgment.
That's proper judgment, man. You know.
Yep.
And
the reason why he said that is because 12 is referring to the jurors, the police, you know, the things like that. But the judges, but 6 is 6 feet deep. You know, see, he'd rather not be 6 feet deep, or he'd rather not die. But go ahead.
Verse 29, and everyone
and 6, Salakia. When you got what's those new pallbearers? Yeah, they hold the casket on the way out.
Front, one in the back, two
on the side.
Yep.
Verse 29, and everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
Woo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. He said, Lord, what's in it for us? He said, all of you that gave up your houses, all of you that lost your land, all of you that lost your jobs, all of you that lost your woman, all of you ain't having no children. He said, all of y'all gonna receive 100-fold and receive everlasting life, man. 100-fold, man. Your job can't even promise you overtime. You can't even get time and a half, but the Lord said,
penises, organs, hubs, gums, snouts, ears, vagina, blood, bone, head meat. That's all in a hot dog.
Y'all eat pig dick, man. Hey, maybe if you phrase it that way, maybe Jake can stop doing it. Y'all eat pig dick, bro.
Jake would be like, yo, that's good. Yeah.
That shit good. That's the best sausage on here.
Yeah.
You know? Oh my God, bro.
Through.
And where does it end, man? Where does it end, bro? You know? Can you read that Ezekiel one more time?
God
This is
damn.
Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. And the Lord Yahawah said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them.
Hey, you know, that's the world we living in now, man. Our food is defiled, man. Defiled, man. It's not, you know, these restaurants got all types of matter in the food. You don't even know what you eat, man. You know? But it come out looking pretty, so we just consume it. You know?
Eating aborted babies.
Yep. Some of y'all eating people and don't even know it, man.
Right.
Eating people. Just chew it up, man.
In this one movie, they had like a rotisserie going in the middle of the woods, a wrong turn, and they were just eating it. But they thought it was a squirrel. Then they saw the tattoo of one of the girls, and they were like, oh shit, we eating a human.
Oh, fuck,
Then
bro.
they ended up throwing it up. We ate probably damn near everything on earth.
Everything under the sun, bro.
Damn.
Everything under the sun, man. But see, we try to still be in some type of a righteous mind state and being able to discern between what's best for us and what's not, man. But shit, the Lord said we're gonna eat our bread to find out, and that's another reason it say do the righteous, rehearse the righteous acts. You know, ain't no way we cannot completely not eat swine, man.
Right.
They put swine in everything. We can't even brush our damn teeth. You accidentally swallow some toothpaste, you going off.
Right.
Take a shower and pork.
Right.
A lot of the soaps be having pig
fats. Yeah.
Through,
and
man.
humans too, because so this chick and some of the brothers, actually Shamar and his wife, they be making natural soaps. This chick at my job, she made some natural soap and gave it to me. You know, it's so bad now when your body is so used to the wicked soaps that the natural soap be fucking you up. You know,
because it's trying to restore. It's restoring your skin back to its natural way. But when in that process, it has to destroy the skin that's on top.
That's right.
So you may feel like it's actually hurting your skin. No, it's not.
It's cleansing.
It's actually cleansing it and renewing it.
Yep. But they had you know, my point was, if you watch that movie Fight Club, on Fight Club, he was like, do you know where the best soaps come from? And he said, where? He said, liposuction. So they went to the liposuction factory. This is Brad Pitt. He jumped over the gate, had this big ass bag of fat that they sucked off of people, and he said that makes the best soap. He said they sell it to you, this Dove, all these main big stores and outlets. All that's made of. He said they take the fat off of people's asses and sell it right back to them to clean themselves. That don't make no sense, man. You know, your soap is made of humans fat,
and not let alone the dung that goes down in the toilet. What do you think they do with it, man? Once it gets to the plant, what do you think they do to dung, man? You know what I'm saying? How you doing? All right, they send it right back to you. You're gonna eat it. You're gonna consume it one way or another. Okay, either they send it to the cows and the cows eat it up or whatever, and they use it for fertilizer or whatever. Right, and a lot of the fertilizer that the cow uses, I think was it 90% estrogen. So a lot of the foods that we eat are high in estrogen, anyways. Okay, because Esau set it up to be like that.
When you work out, when you work out in the fields and you like digging or something, right, you like smell shit.
Right.
Like you like, damn, it smell like shit. And the harder you dig, the more it smell like shit.
That's natural though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It smell like shit in Babylon, man. You know, I'm driving through neighborhoods and shit. It smell like shit out here, man. You know, our kingdom gonna smell like fresh oils, you know, frankincense and myrrh. You know, you ain't gotta worry about a woman. When a woman walk by and she smell good, you like that. But ain't gonna be no stinking women walking by you. The only stinking parts gonna be in the pits where Esau is, man. You know? Shit, you don't want no stinking ass society, man. Everything's defiled. There's a scripture that I wanted. Oh, you still got that Leviticus? You can go ahead and do that. Can you get Leviticus?
I'm still on it.
Okay. 25. Probably 3.
All right, so Leviticus chapter 25 and verse 4. But in the 7th year shall be a Sabbath of rest unto the land, a Sabbath for the Lord. Thou shalt neither sow thy field nor prune thy vineyard. That which groweth of its own, that which groweth of its own accord of thy harvest, thou shalt not reap.
See that? So during the Sabbath year, if it's some grapes growing, hey, you let those grapes do their thing, man. The tomatoes growing, let them tomatoes do their thing, man. All right? You're supposed to have that year of rest, man. Okay?
Because what happens is a lot of the fruit that you don't pick, once it gets soft enough, it falls and it hits the ground and it fertilizes the tree once more.
Yep.
And then the tree grows again next year, much taller, much wider, and much healthier.
Yep.
And then that next year, you're gonna have more abundance of fruit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, because even if you think about it, even when see, the thing is, we like mold and shit, that shit ain't natural, real talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, when the earth was done right, you know what I'm saying, them fruits and them vegetables will fall off the vine, and actually tomatoes are fruit. But they fall off the vine, when they fall back into the earth, like the brother said, they just gonna marinate the surrounding things around them. They're not gonna get moldy and be out there looking all stank and nasty. That's not what's gonna happen. But now, since the earth is so tampered and so defiled that everything gets moldy when it's been sitting out for 3-4 days.
And guess what? The insects, they're gonna do their job.
Yep.
They're gonna eat away at the fruit, and whatever's left over, the soil is gonna consume it.
Yep.
And what that does with the insects, it keeps the insects world in balance.
Yep.
So you're not gonna find roaches and stuff in your house unnecessarily because
They eat outside.
the ecosystem outside is sufficient enough.
Yep.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? So Esau fucked up everything, man. That's why I choose not to put fertilizer in my grass anymore. We're supposed to do it old school where you're supposed to actually pluck the weeds out and stuff like that. Because I'm starting to see that when you apply fertilizer, the fertilizer you buy at like your Walmart and stuff like that, the fertilizer you put in your grass, You're gonna have, once you put it in your grass one time, you gotta keep putting it on. Because the moment you stop, it's actually destroying the grass. The real grass is actually destroying. All that artificial shit, that's the one that's gonna survive. But eventually, all of that is gonna die. I mean, and then now you gotta keep using the fertilizer, keep using it.
That shit just like a drug.
It's a drug to
You know what I'm
the
saying?
earth.
You gotta eat drug or like makeup or something. You know, he's going to put on makeup one time. All right, they got to put on a little bit thicker the next time, and a little bit thicker because your face is dwindling away. It's the same thing, man. You know, you got to keep up with that same system to make it work. Because if not, if you stop taking it, things start to fail. You know, it's just like when they put you on a certain drug or a certain medication. When you stop taking it, your mind and your body starts to freak out.
Right, because it depended on it for so long.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to be a tough time. That's why Jacob's trouble is going to be tough for a lot of the elderly people and for a lot of people who are on drugs, because their body has grown so dependent on the drugs that once it's not there anymore, the body's going to shut down because it's not used to taking care of itself. This is why, you know, people around me, I try to make sure that they're getting the herbs that they need so their body is able to help itself. So during the time of Jacob's trouble, the body is not yearning for that outside drug. Okay, so now when you go, the longer you go without eating, you'll be fine. But the people who depend on drugs all the time, they're not going to go long at all because their body is they're going to be like a crackhead, and the body's going to start shutting down. And on top of that, receiving proper nutrients. So, you know, I encourage brothers to get up on their minerals, their sea moss and bladderwrack. You know, build up their body to a certain degree. Now, we know that it's through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, but we're gonna go through a period of time where we're not eating. The body's gonna start eating itself. So you have to start nourishing your body with minerals. So when that time does come, your body will at least have something to feed off for a while, so you won't be as hungry.
Neither gather the grape of thy vine undressed, for it is a year of rest unto the land. And the Sabbath of the land shall be meat for you, for thee, and for thy servant, and for thy maid, and for thy hired servant, and for thy stranger that sovereigneth with thee.
Okay, so another sojourneth with thee.
Sojourneth?
Yeah.
Sojourneth with thee.
So another part is, you know, if there are people picking it, you know, you got people who are maybe homeless out in the society, people that are under you, you got maids and all of that. Hey, you know, because when you own land, what do you do with the fruits of that land? You pluck it and then you sell it. You know, because it's too much just for you and your family, so you pluck it and then you sell it. But the land Sabbath is giving them time, like, hey, they ain't got to go out and buy groceries all the damn time and spend all of their money. They can go and get some of the fruits of the vine. They can eat from the land, all right? And that also makes your servants more appreciative of you. You know what I'm saying? You got land out there. Hey, we can go out here and we can get fruits off of the field, and our master is letting us giving it free of hand, man. You know, the homeless, all these people are homeless now. They can't eat and shit. You know, it's nothing. They got to depend on the church to get them a sandwich, a ham sandwich at that.
Right.
You need, like, some of the grape for like the homeless.
Right.
And that's why, you know, Obadiah speaks about Esau. You know, it says, hey, he would gather all the grapes, man. Esau take it all. He ain't gonna leave no grapes. He ain't leaving nothing for nobody to get no parts of it, man.
Imagine the blessing the Most High is gonna bless upon us, because during the time of mangoes, when the mangoes start growing on the trees and they start falling, during that little season, it produces so much mangoes. Like, I get tired of it in my own household, and then you'll have bags and bags and bags of, and that's just one tree. And then you have bags and bags, and every day, you know, my mother, she gives it to her friends and to friends and family. And bro, at night when you sleeping, you hear them fall, hitting the ground. Boom, 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 boom. Next day, it's an abundance of mangoes. It's just one tree. Now imagine you have a whole field of those things.
Yeah, bro. And just think about it, man. How is land gonna be? You just see it land, and you got mango trees, you got coconut trees, you got avocado trees. You got all these lovely trees out there just giving you great things that are good for your body, man. Shit, you know what I'm saying? No, we walk around here, you don't see, we in Florida, so we get the benefit of being around a couple mango trees, but you don't see that typically on the street. You know, those are in people's backyards and shit, man. Those supposed to be all around us.
I think a homeless person would be less likely to steal.
Yep.
I mean, he wouldn't steal if he know he could just walk up to a tree and get fruit.
Yep.
Now be completely fine.
Yep.
Right.
Now they go, homeless people got to jump and trespass into somebody's yard and steal the shit just to eat. You know, it shouldn't be like that, man. It shouldn't be like that.
That's the ways of Esau. That shows you he's not for life.
He's for death, like for
death.
shirt.
He is as
Okay?
dead.
Yeah, con.
Hey, with an American flag on it. Hey, that's symbolic. What's that? Patriots? Yeah, Patriot skull, man. Yeah, it's an American flag with death to America. That's what that shirt's saying. You know? And when these 200 million missiles come and hit America, then people gonna listen. Then people gonna believe, man. You know? That's what.
The ways of death, man.
That's right. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, verse 1 through 4. It says, honor a physician with the honor due unto him for the uses which he may have of him. For the Lord hath created him. For of the Most High cometh healing, and he shall receive honor of the king. The skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
Right.
So we got to take advantages of what we do have of this earth that's left. You know, we got to take advantage of the medicines, the herbs, you know, and the physicians, you know, that the Lord set up.
The Lord is the truth. He's the true physician, man. He made all these things available to us, man. And he made the knowledge of those things available to us. Not just, we didn't figure it out ourselves.
I can get that too. But see, you know, the brother read the first part about, you know, the respect for the physician. You know, this brother right here, man. We was sitting there, we was fellowshipping with this brother. What was that, Tuesday? We was fellowshipping. You know, we talking about health, and then the brother's like, hey man, we working on our health to get our stuff back together. This brother breaking down the medicines, all of us just sitting there tuned in.
Right.
Everybody say nothing. We was all listening, man.
Right.
You know, because hey, the scripture speak. Somebody getting the blue letter, good health. It's a couple scriptures we're gonna get on good health. But you know, the brother breaking down these herbs and these medicines and things that's plentiful and good for your body, man. You know, the Lord setting men now because you got these doctors. Those are not the physicians on the earth, man. These doctors are putting drugs that are destroying your mind and the body, man.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft, that's witchcraft, man. You know, they putting it in the shape of a pill. You know, you got little orange bottles sitting all over your desk, your drawers, man.
Bro, that was a sad thing growing up, bro. Walking by your parents, either in the bathroom where they keep it or just in their room where they keep it. You'll see like a little charger with just medications and stuff like that. And as a kid, man, you think to yourself, you're looking at your parents like, damn.
Yep.
You're like, you know,
That's sad,
I don't
man.
want to be like that,
Yeah,
bro.
they got a medicine cabinet. My grandfather used to have this thing Sunday through Saturday, all right, a tablet holder. And then he had to take like 7 pills a day. Sunday, Monday, too. He had to take those pills every day and take his diabetes shot. All right, but the brother just read. Can you read the Lord created the medicines? Read that again, Bob, for Sean.
Yeah. Ecclesiasticus 38, verse 4. The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them.
The Lord hath created medicines out of the earth, man.
Come on.
For every disease, there is a cure.
Right.
All right? But the so-called white man in this society, they will tell you that you need to go to them to get it, man. All right? But the Lord, every disease on this earth, there's a cure that's natural. All right? The Lord deals in equals, man. He's a man of balance.
Right.
All right?
He made us perfect, man.
Yep.
Okay, as far as like our bodies. I mean, he made us perfect. We are a creation of the Most High. He didn't create us to fail, he created us to prosper. And when we strayed away from his ways, that's when we started to break down and get sick. We started listening to our enemies and referencing them to take care for things to take care of our body.
That's because everything in this society is about instant satisfaction.
Right.
All right? When you pop a Tylenol pill, it makes your headache go away almost instantly.
Right.
All right? But it's different herbs and different teas and medicines that you can do to heal you, man.
But on top of that, you get a headache because your body is trying to tell you something.
You're missing something.
You're missing something.
Yep.
Okay, you can't just fix it with just a pill. You have to, okay, raise your pH. Okay, you may have too much fat in your body. Reduce the fat. All these things you have to do. You may have certain chemicals in your body. You need to detox. Getting a headache tells you, yo, something is wrong.
Just listen.
And when I was young, I used to always have knee problems. But now, I used to take ibuprofen like almost every day. just so I can go to practice and play basketball. But as I got older, you know, laying off the meat, that helps your knees and joints. So when I turned vegan, I ain't have knee problems no more.
Con.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Even, I used to have knee problems too, but my shit, I used to put ketchup on everything when I was younger, man. You know? And so the doctor told me, like, what do you eat? I was like, ketchup. That's salt, man. A lot of shit just full with salt, man. You know, I'm putting the ketchup on. I remember I was young and shit, putting ketchup on rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck, man? Putting ketchup on the rice. You know, just consuming it, man. Consuming it, putting it on everything.
But at the same time, salt is good, but you have to consume
Too much.
Nah,
I'm saying I was eating too
oh,
much.
you're eating too much salt.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we're eating the wrong salt. The proper salt you're supposed to be consuming are sea salt, salts from the earth, Himalayan salt.
Himalayan salt.
Right, because I can actually make a certain, like a drink, and I can put like 2-3 tablespoons worth of salt and consume it, and my blood pressure won't go up and it won't go down. I'm actually detoxing my body when I do that. And then the kidneys need salt to regulate blood pressure. So when the doctor tells you no, you can't consume salt, he's only trying to destroy you and make you dependent on their medication.
You got a question?
I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, you
Okay.
good.
I'm sorry. Would there be any chance any of you guys have Benadryl? Benadryl.
That's funny, because we're talking about this right now. No, we don't have Benadryl, man. But that Benadryl is not good for you, man.
I need it.
See, wow, that's the spirit, man. He is a drug addict.
Right.
All right, he is a drug addict. Wow, that's the spirit, bro. Come on, brother, go ahead.
HALALYAM, YAHAWASHI.
The Lord always bring an example, bro. And he's running. Look, he's going crazy to get it, bro.
All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 16 and verse 12. For it was neither herb nor mollifying plaster that restored them to health, but thy word, O Lord, which healeth all things.
That's right. Hey, the Lord said these words are what truly heals us, man. Okay? This word in John 15:3 says, by these words we are made clean, man.
Con.
Okay, so you gotta get with this word in order to start understanding how your body works, how your mind works,
Right.
all right, how the spirit works. You know, but dudes like that through, man. You know,
He out
that's
of
fucking
there.
crazy. What are the odds of that, bro? We talking about herbs and this dude is begging for Benadryl.
So it's logical. Why would we follow a man like that?
Right.
Okay, because he's not spiritual at all. He asking for Benadryl, like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you lack understanding. You lack understanding of the earth.
And random strangers at that.
Random
God.
strangers.
Random strangers, man.
God.
You know,
You said you wanted a precept on good health.
time.
This is Sirach chapter 30 and verse 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth.
Above all gold, man. You know, hey, man. You know, I'm a bigger fella. You know what I'm saying? But hey. You know, I be telling the brother, I like working out, man. You know, when I get a good workout in, it feels good, man. You know, you feel good after when you build testosterone, release endorphins. Yeah, man, all of that, man. So read that one more time, Baba Sean.
Sirach chapter 30 verse 15. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above